Looks like we are up and running. Yep, indeed we are. So, good evening, fuckers. It's a sort of unannounced live stream, which I do tend to do. There was going to be one over the Christmas period, and I wasn't feeling all that great through during Christmas, so yeah, that never happened. There was also going to be one during the week leading up to the New Year, and I just never bothered with that either. So here we are. Now, where do I start? Well, we had an announcement today in Galnet, and let's actually head in game. Let's bring it up, because it's an announcement that quite a few people wanted to see, or at least they did to begin with. So it says, Asmus Biotech has revealed prototypes of a module which improves hardpoint capacity for AX ships at the TZ Aeritis Weapon Expo. The event showcased a range of military products to entice governments, corporations and private groups into contracts with arms suppliers. Blah de fucking blah. Anyway, let's get to the important part here. Azimuth's experimental weapons stabilizer is designed to redistribute the physical stresses that experimental modules place upon a ship's structural integrity. Its unique technology will allow ships to utilize AX weapons above the current limit of 4, expanding a pilot's options when engaging Thargoid vessels. The medium variant of our stabilizer allows 1 additional experimental weapon to be installed, while the large variant can facilitate 2 additional experimental weapons. Both stabilizers support the enhanced AX missile racks and multi-cannons that recently became available. And the rest is just all like guff. So, we all had a pretty good idea that this was coming. And, alright, it's not being done the way that anybody, I think, expected. But one thing we did all expect, loads of people on the forums are already fucking moaning about it, because it comes in the form of a module. Now, looking at the description here, the module clearly fits into a weapon's hardpoint. So you fit that module there, and instead of having like one slot that is available to use whatever weapon, if you're fitting a medium one, you're going to have 2 slots there. And if you're fitting it into a class 3, a large hard point, you're going to have 3 slots there. So it looks like that is how it's going to work. But no, that ain't good enough. The forums are already moaning, it's a new, it's a new module. It's not. Basically, what they wanted, they all wanted something for nothing. They just wanted the limit of 4 weapons just gone, and that was it. Now, that was never going to happen. So that just proves how fucking moronic these cunts are. But it gets far worse than that. Let me just stress a couple of the points here. Its unique technology, again I'm quoting from Galnet here, its unique technology will allow ships to utilise AX weapons above the current limit of 4. Bring that back up. Above the current limit 4, expanding a pilot's options when engaging Thargoid vessels. And then again later on, both stabilizers support the enhanced AX missile racks and multi-cannons that recently became available. These things are only going to support AX weapons. They do not at any time mention Guardian weapons. Never in any of the Galnet articles about this, in the build-up or this article itself, Guardian weapons are never mentioned. Of course, the Elite Dangerous community being what it is, they are ignoring that. And you can look on the forums in any thread that talks about this, or you can look on YouTube, any video that mentions this subject. There are plenty of these fucking bellends who are all sitting there typing out, oh, I can't wait to get my Anaconda with 8 Guardian Gauss cannons. No, you are not going to do that. Because, for a start, say, Guardian weapons never got mentioned. Yes, they work against Thargoids, but they are not AX weapons. They do not have the AX weapon designation. For another, do you have the faintest fucking clue how much power your ship is going to need to power 8 Guardian fucking Gauss cannons? Or the fact that your ship will fucking overheat to biblical fucking proportions just because you happen to breathe on the fire button with 8 fucking Guardian Gauss cannons. I mean, it is absolutely moronic. But this is the Elite Dangerous community we are talking about. It's unavoidable. But that's what it's like. Fucking hell, I do already have a couple of viewers here. Herodian and Pro Skills. God, there's 2 real names. I'll check out the forum. Sounds like standard forum though, with all the yeah. I don't recommend checking out the forums. They really are. There's a video coming out fairly soon. Me and Panther UK did where we're covering PC game music, and in it I'm talking about the Heroes of Might and Magic community being the worst gaming community that there is. But there are occasions, and this is certainly one of them, where the Elite Dangerous community, I think, gives it a really fucking good run for its money. They could easily surpass them as being the worst. Anyway, it feels like it's been a while since I started a stream with a rant, but there we go. We've done it this time. So, we are in the Mongan system. And the reason we are here is that we are going to be engaging more Thargoids. The Thargoid war is continuing. However, okay, rant number 2 coming up. Let's have a look at the progress here. Right, we had the tick over this morning, and look at the rate that this system is progressing already. Frontier developments have basically gone from one extreme to the other when it comes to the Thargoid war here. When it started, it was ludicrously hard. We didn't stand a fucking prayer of being able to, stop any invasions in any system. It certainly didn't help when on the Wednesday evening before the first tick over after update 14 came along, they then suddenly decided that would be the time to announce that if you don't successfully stop an invasion or reclaim a system after that week, all the progress gets wiped and reset back to zero. I can't imagine why they waited that long to announce that. Now, the fact that that is still the case today tells me they don't know how to implement any other way. It's this or nothing. So what they've done is reduce the difficulty level of being able to stop these invasions. And they have reduced it by such a monumental amount that it's not remotely difficult at all. So it has, it's gone from one extreme to the other. The Thargoids are invading en masse. And we should be really, really struggling just to take one system. That's how it should be until we have the improved technology available to us. But that's not how it's working out. There are so many invasions that are being stopped. It's unreal. If we have a look here, so yeah, the number of systems in post-Thargoid recovery now is 28. I mean, the number of systems in Thargoid invasion at the moment is 25. So there are more systems in post-Thargoid recovery than there are actually being invaded at the moment. Now, they have taken control of 452 systems, which, let's face it, it's not exactly bad going for them. And we do now also have a decent amount of systems in the Thargoid alert state, 65 of them. So those people who are hunting for Orthruses, you've got a decent amount of systems to choose from there. But yeah, stopping the wars, stopping the invasions is becoming too easy. Anyway, there are two systems that are relatively close to where we are. Here we are in Mongan. So this one here at Holfandala. And then if we go down here, there is this one here at Kamato. And these are the two systems that particularly interest me because they both have surface bases that are being attacked. And at the moment, those are the conflict zones that I'm focusing on. I'm not good enough to be able to do conflict zones around spaceports, especially as they are so fucking bugged that if you go to one of those conflict zones in a wing, the chances of it actually working all the way through are very remote. So this is the one that we are going to go to then in Holfandala because it's nice and close to the entry point, only 43.3 light seconds away. Reynolds Inheritance. So that is where we are going. And I recently, I finished in the early hours of the morning, I refitted my AX Anaconda. It needed it. So this is actually the very first time that I will take it into a AX conflict zone. So I'm interested to see how it does. Compared to the Corvette, it does all look quite promising. Yes, it is a bit slower. Yes, it is a bit less manoeuvrable. And its armour hardness is down slightly. Anaconda is 65, whereas the Corvette is 70. But in every other way, I do think that the Anaconda is the better ship. But I am taking a bit of a chance with the weapon loadout because I've got 4 Class 2 pre-engineered Guardian plasma chargers. Now, if you're in a wing of 3 or 4, and you've all got 4 pre-engineered Class 2 plasma chargers, this works out great. Because if you time it so that you all fire at the same time, you can take a Cyclops from 100% to 0 in one blast. If you keep mistiming it though, all you're going to do is damage it enough that it will just keep putting up its emergency shields all the time. And I have a horrible feeling that is what's going to happen here with this loadout. If that is the case, then I will change it so that I have 2 plasma chargers and 2 shard cannons. I have another ship that has, in fact I've got 2 ships that have 4 class 2 pre-engineered shard cannons. So I'll just switch 2 of them around. So yeah, if it don't work, I've got a backup plan. As far as the actual ship stats go, shield health is 3,350, which I think is going to be fine. They are bi-weave shields, no problem. Armour health 5,566, I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay. No caustic resistance, but I mean the sheer armour hit points I think will be good enough. Right. What have we got in the chat here? The market cap at Frontier has had its teeth kicked in due to ongoing piss poor sales, market forces or self-inflicted wounds. Don't really know what you're talking about there. Thargoid ground combat, honestly, do you believe Frontier will implement it? Yes, I do. There are so many people assuming that ground combat is on its way. I do think it is. It's not imminent, but it is going to be. It is coming. The bugs and glitches when multiple players are in AX conflict zones drive me to gnash my teeth. Progress bar not moving. Yeah, I keep getting that one. Rubber banding, I keep getting that one. Guys not showing up while stuck in a wormhole. Yeah, I get that one as well. Yeah, typical Frontier. The one enhancement players are really hankering for is a long distance Xeno scanner. Think Frontier will relent. I hope not. I don't see the point in it myself. If you need to be able to actually target the hearts that are fucking big and they are glowing, you can see exactly where you've got to fire. So if you need to be able to target that as a sub target, AX combat is not for you. So I don't give a toss about the Xeno scanner, being unable to scan things in conflict zones. It's really not a big deal. I don't give a shit. And listening to all the people, or reading, I should say, all the people whining about it in the forums, again, it just makes me think, yeah, I'm glad they haven't got that. Anyway, let's launch, head over to Hol Vandala and see what this Anaconda is capable of. There's a good chance that I will be interdicted on the way. I will also point out that my method of getting through AX combat or conflict zones was a bit of a mixture. It's a combination of reckless and overly conservative. The number of times that I land to repair and rearm and all that business is, it's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I do it a lot. But because I can do that, I'm constantly just getting right up close and personal with any of the interceptors that I'm taking on. So I do take a lot of damage. I take a lot of shield damage. Yeah. My method of doing AX combat is not a recommended one. Well, at least certainly not when I'm in a big bastard ship like this or mid corvette. Right, can we make it first time? Frankly, I'll be amazed if we can. Something else I forgot. I knew I was going to forget something. Yeah, I forgot to bring my ship launch fighter pilot. So I've got ship launch fighters, but I can't use them. You certainly can't use them if you are in a wing, because that also results in bugs galore. But yeah, if you're playing solo, then yes, you can use ship launch fighters if you remember to actually have the pilot with you. So this is not exactly unexpected. It's far from ideal, but you can see my boost speed is only going up to 372. It's you know, I'm not going to be outrunning very many interceptors in this thing. I suspect that's another one coming in, not that one leaving, but as it is, I'm pissing off anyway, so it don't matter. Right, well, we made it the second time. It is nice and close, but I just have this feeling, yeah, they'll still manage to interdict me while I'm in here. What did I say? Oh, this could be, oh thank fuck for that, it's scouts. So if this was an interceptor, this could be a bit on the tricky side. The fact that it's scouts means it's just irritating. Yeah, they've already got me shields down to 96%, but and I won't get any encoded data for that because I'm already maxed on the fucking Thargoid interdiction telemetry. Alright, looks like we're on the night side here. Do you ever take a medium ship in AX combat? Yes, I've got a few that I take in. I've got an AX Krite, yeah, I know everyone has one, but yeah, I've got one of those. I've got a Krite Phantom, which has no shields. I've got a Python. So yeah, I've got a few mediums. I did actually put together, I haven't built it yet, but I put it together in Coriolis, an AX Cobra Mark III. I'll tell you what, it don't look bad as far as the stats go. I'm sure there's going to be something about it that's bollocksed up, rather like my approach here. But yeah, what I can see on the stats so far, it looks alright. I am quite tempted to put that together and test it out. I've also got a Challenger as well, but I've not used that yet in a AX conflict zone. Right, join the fight. Let's see what we got. I saw there was a regenerator there. I was about to change targets, but no, this thing I'd already fired. You know, I'm used to having dual class 4 lasers against scouts, so this feels like it's taking longer, but of course it will do. I'm using dual class 3s here. That's a Marauder. I know there's a regenerator here. And I've just flown through the caustic cloud. But I do have plenty of limpets. I've brought 64 of them. So I'll have a check on the messages once I have landed. Believe me, I'll be doing that enough times here. I'll say that I don't really like using any of my guardian weapons against scouts. There's no logic to it. I know full well that they will, you know, they work really well, but I just, yeah, I just don't like doing it. Doesn't mean to say I will never do it. There are going to be occasions here when I'm going to say, fuck it, I'll use them. That's why. Oh, he's out of range. He won't be though. Oh yes he will. But not now. Right. Oh fucking hell. Get bang in range, you cunt. Alright, let's him down. Where's the next nearest one? As far as that. Let's get rid of me caustic damage. You know, it's at the nearest one. It's nearly 6 kilometres away. He's over 6 kilometres away. And he's fucking dead. Right, so at the moment it looks like there's none in range. I mean, I can see there is either an Inciter or a Berserker. From here it looks like an Inciter. That's not him, that's a Marauder. There he is, yeah, he is an Inciter. So like that come. Oh, I do like it when they are just standing there. Alright, I've got the voucher. That means next up will be the interceptors. He's down. And yeah, flown into the caustic cloud. Right, what have we got interceptor wise? That's a basilisk. Fuck it, let's take this fucker on. This is what I mean about being really conservative, because I'm already turning to land. But it does mean I will be able to see, I will be able to check the messages. Although at this rate it's going to take me a fucking eternity to actually land here now. That lightning attack is, well, it's going to kill me shields, but worse yet, it's going to kill me, it's killing me fucking thrusters. I can barely move. Fucking say it's just because of that poxy lightning attack, which I'm supposed to have had, supposed to be quite well defended against. Anyway, so that's him. His shields are still up, no big surprise there. Wait for his shields to come down. Right, let's have a look what we got in here. If the technique works for you, it's a good one. Plenty of people will tell you you're playing the game wrongly. Ah, they do it all the time. Yeah, I just don't listen to it. Yeah, if you've got a method that works for you, then fucking yeah, use it. Oh, we have Main Meister here as well. I mean. Let's be honest here, you own this game. You could play this game and you know, see it in the flesh, so to speak, whenever you like. But you seem to, for whatever reason, prefer watching me. Any prediction on what the key overhaul update will be based on? Not a fucking clue. Do you think the Thargoid cult will be an aggressor in the Thargoid war? Also, do you believe that Frontier might go the lazy route and just use them as the guides for Thargoid ground combat? No and no is the short answer to both of those. Thargoid cult, basically, it's issues are almost down. Let's go out there and yeah, it's little more than griefers who are sort of using that as a reason to justify them doing it. You know, justify them firing on other players who are trying to do the you know, take part in the Thargoid war. So I think that's absolute fucking horseshit. Will they have them as, you know, like the on-foot soldiers? No, I don't think so. Hurry up and charge, you like fucking cunt. Here we go. Right, which height is it? I can't fucking see. It's this one. Yeah, he's fucking running. And because this thing is so slow, yeah, but yeah, in answer to the second part there about, you know, will they just have enemy human soldiers? No, I don't think so. There are a lot of people who seem to be suggesting that that's what's going to happen. I've not seen anything to back up, you know, a reason as to why they think that. Oh, fucking hell. I don't need this. There it goes. Right. Because he's taking me fucking shields down, guess where I'm heading next? Where am I landing? Now, if I was in one of my medium ships, I would be able to outrun these caustic missiles without even boosting. In this thing, not a fucking hope. Well, I think my shields are about to collapse because I'm going to bang. They stayed up. So he's still hanging around. Which is okay, I'm right in doing that, but I do want his shields to come down. I forgot to check actually the mission board. Destroy Medusa. Yeah, cheers. Right, what's the next question there? Try hitting scouts with a fixed beam laser with FA off. You need to be masterful, like cutting up a blue mining with a Japanese Gensu knife. Yeah, I wouldn't even try it. Ever watched Rusty Dog attempt an AX conflict zone in a Conda? No, I haven't. Do yourself a favour and don't watch him. Talk about near hopeless. I detest Rusty Dog. He is one of the creepiest individuals I've ever known. He was like borderline fucking stalker. It got to a point where I was half expecting to see him waiting outside my front door if I left the house. No. Do not, whatever you do, don't have anything to do with him. He is fucking unbelievable. He's the only player I have blocked in Elite Dangerous. I swear there's a troll programmer at Frontier when the interceptor purposely turns to its side and sustains it. Oh, it's nothing. I've had Medusas that I reduced down to 2 hearts and they just disappeared. Now that is taking a piss. The worst hair-pulling moment for me when fighting interceptors is when a swarm unloads its missile barrage. Bizarrely, there are times when they fire dozens of missiles at you at once. That's one of the reasons why I like doing these conflict zones. The interceptors don't launch the Thargoid swarms. It does make it pretty fucking easy, but yeah. Anyway, I heard his shields come down, so let's go out there and take down the next heart. We'll see if we can take down 2. I've just got to avoid his lightning attack in order to do that. Right, heart's exposed. Can't fucking see which one it is. It's right at the bottom there. And he's about to go out of range anyway. That fucking Cobra nearly took the full force of that. Mind you, so far, I've not had his emergency shields come up yet. Oh, fucking hell. Disabled one of my plasma launchers. Not for long though. That was my aim fucking up there. I can't see a fucking thing. Well, yeah, I freely admit there was a lot of luck involved in that one. Now I'm not going to land. Would hurt if I could actually hit the gun. There we go. Alright, well, there's his fucking caustic missiles. Could have done without that. Burn it off. scouts this time. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, that was close. They were at naught, and his shield cell bank kicked in just at the right time. Heart's gone in. Well, it's definitely coming down this time. His heart's down. Now I'm going to have to land. But the next heart that comes down will be the final one, and then we finish him off. Hey! Ah, my fucking systems capacity ran out. Well, I'm going to hit the ground at, well, a fair old impact. Well, hopefully we'll make it. We'll survive that. Hurry up and come back online. This is not doing me any favours. Fuck's sake. Right. I haven't even got my landing permission yet. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, he's got me down to 42. I can't see where my landing pad is. It's over here. No, it's not. It's over there. Right, that didn't exactly go according to plan, but let's see if we've got either a Basilisk or a Cyclops kill on the mission board now. 12 Thargoid scouts, big fucking deal. Right, where are we on the the Maelstrom, permanent fixture or defeatable. I'd rather they stay permanent and let the bubble expand in a new direction. Well, they are permanent at the moment. They're not going to be yeah, they will be defeatable eventually, but I've noticed Hydras don't show up anymore after winning the AX conflict zone, despite the battle 1 is no longer working. Yeah, it's been that way right from the word go with the surface ones. Alright, well, he's pretty close by. His shields are down. Let's go and finish him off. Oh, he's fucking legging it. Of course, in this thing, I haven't got a hope in hell of being able to keep up with him at that speed. There he is. I think he's going to be heading back towards me. It did look like he was. Not anymore. Ah, he's fucking out of range again. All these NPCs hanging around him isn't going to help Matt as much. I need him to be sort of like front on to me, because otherwise, yeah, he keeps doing that. Can't fucking target them. Oh, okay, let's try and target him from the rear. Ah, fucking got in. He's definitely taking some damage on that heart. And there it goes. And there he goes. Right, now where the fuck have all the other interceptors gone? Oh, there's one. So I don't really want to be going after just scouts yet. So let's go and sort this fucker out. This is almost certainly going to be a Cyclops. Yes, it is. Oh, the other one's just over there. Oh, this one's nearer. We'll deal with him. He's definitely going to head over towards me. See what these highways can do as far as Cyclops lightning attack. It's not particularly strong, so what's he going to bring me down to? 31. See, now that's what I was worried about. Is it going to keep bringing up his emergency shields? And it looks like, yes, it will. Right, so the shields are down again. And the heart's down. Can't bring it down quick enough. Alright, let's burn off the caustic damage. Hell, I thought I would have had no problems burning it off. Oh, let's miss with the old laser then. That's not doing anything either. And yeah, again it's brought up his emergency shields. Shields are down again. That was nowhere near. So now when I bring out the heart next, there you go, but his shields will come back up again. Not. charge it fast enough. Now I need to try and burn this caustic damage again. That's him down. There's another Cyclops. Yeah, I'm not sure about the 4 plasma charges when I'm taking on these things. It was fine against the Basilisk, I took that thing out in no time, but with these, yeah, I'm always bringing up its emergency shields. I wonder what the fuck happened there. It looked like it went straight through him, but no, it was the distortion. So now he's back to how he was, and that... Oh, okay, there we go. Caustic damage is removed. I'm so used to having to change fire grease for the lasers. Alright, shields are down. His shields are down as well. But now they're going to come back up again. Yeah, there we go. If there was another ship around here, I would be able to probably finish him off then. Fucking hell, I need this. I can't even, actually I think I've used up my shield cell banks, haven't I? Oh no, I've still got 1 charge left, but I don't have the power to use it, I don't think. No. Thing through all of this stuff. See, I got him down to just like 13. I could have charged these up quickly enough. I would have finished him off. And yeah, I didn't have any power to charge up this as well. Yeah, this build isn't working. It's the weapons. This 4 plasma chargers, they're great if you're in a wing, say with, well, even with 2, if you've all got these things. But yeah, when you're on your own, they're a pain in the arse. So, if I manage to survive this, which I should do. 57 a hole left. and that's him down. So I mean that would be handy. Thankfully that surge was too far away, because again I didn't have the power to no, what am I doing? I'm nowhere near so right, we'll land at repair. I'm not going to see this one out because, yeah, this is annoying where all I'm doing is constantly putting up their emergency shields. Where are we? Here we are. And I also think that I might be better off using regular shields instead of bioweaves. Nice smooth landing. I mean, I made 41.3 million. It's not exactly been terrible. So I head to, well, we'll first head to the dock there, Oswald Dock, so that I can cash in what I made. So let's piss off. What we got in the chat here? How is it you have so much arcs? I buy them. We have just gone past Christmas and New Year, so yeah, I had like 10 left over, so I bought some. You might already know this, for keeping the heat under 25% by using heat sinks, the interceptor has as much chance of heating you as a drunken dart thrower. It's not 25, it's 20 you need to be below. I can't remember which one of my ships it is, but it has low emissions on the power plant. It tends to spend a lot of its time with its heat at 18. And yeah, they can barely see you. Of course, when you fire on them, it does kind of give away your position, but it does help. Have you lost any exobiology rank? I'm down to compiler with 4 billion inorganic cells. Used to be geneticist. No, because when they first did the like the payout buff on exobiology, I was already on Elite 2, and I got myself up to Elite 5 before they did anything, and basically once it's at Elite 5, that's it, it all stops. So I didn't lose any rank or anything like that, but I haven't handed in anything like as much as 4 billion. I think I've handed in 1.5 billion, but that was enough to get me to Elite 5. So probably won't surprise you too much to hear that I haven't done a hell of a lot of exobiology since I reached Elite 5, but I'm not going to completely ignore it. I mean, it is a way of earning huge amounts of credits with no risk whatsoever. So, you know, if you need credits, exobiology is the way to go. I'm not really in that position though. I mean, my balance is at 40 billion and change. But exobiology is a lot better when you do it in a wing. So the chances are that if, say, Panther UK or Falcon 711 wanted to bump up their exobiology rank, I will probably be there, so I'll gain credits if nothing else.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Right, so let's hand in the combat bonds. 41,300,000, which will be 37,996,000 after my ship launch fighter pilot takes his cut. But at least I did get a Basilisk. That was the 56th Basilisk that I've taken out now. So we'll head to the carrier. We'll make we'll make a change to the weapon loadout, and I'll also remember to bring my ship launch fighter pilot with me this time.
Detach confirmed. You are clear to leave.
Right, what else we got here? Still, I do have carrot cake. Okay. I have no idea what that's going on about.
This is Flight Control. Welcome to our carrier, Commander. Permission granted. We look forward to welcoming
It
you
would
to
give
our
me
carrier.
pad 8. I fucking hate pad 8 for some reason.
Landing complete. Ship secured. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
Alright, I'm going to have to sell back my limpets because I'm going to have to change ship ship that I'll be changing to certainly cannot carry 64. Yeah, 64 limpets. Right, so yeah, so my first two are there. I actually quite like those being in that position. They're quite handy. So I'll take those two off. Right, and we will change to the McGonagall. So this has 4 shard cannons. So right, we'll put the yeah, plasma charges on there. Right. So, dual shard cannons, dual plasma chargers. I'll have to sort out the firing groups. We're still within power as well. I wasn't expecting that. Right. Shard cannons there, plasma chargers there. Take them off. Right. That is yeah, so I mean, like, just the, is there anything else I can use there? I suppose I could put a Xeno scanner on it. I mean, I'm never going to get the chance to use the thing, but right, that's the mechanical sorted out. Now for the main one. There we go. Go back into the old free kazoo. Alright. Shard cannons on here. So that then sort out the power, sort out the fire groups. So this is going to be this, yeah, just the same as fuck yeah, I might as well put the Xeno scanner there as well. Right. That's the fire group sorted out. No, it isn't. No, it is. Right, what we got on the chat here? Exobiology. Surely they could have added more to the gameplay loop, eager than point and click after finding 3 samples at more than 750 metres between them. Well, some of them you got to be over a kilometre between them, but I don't like the rather rudimentary way they've put in, you know, that you've got to, you know, you've got to be a certain distance away from each one. It's, yeah. There was a trial at Barlow Terminal in Tenyara where he docked and AFK. The instance couldn't reset in open. What permits people to do this is beyond me. It's one of the reasons why I never play in open, because you're always going to get a cunt that does something like that, you know, every single time. So, yeah, fuck open. Buy any, or do you have any gold-plated paint jobs? I've got gold Asp Explorer, even though I don't have an Asp Explorer anymore, and the gold Scorpion SRV. I'm sure I've got others, but I can't remember them. I'm not that keen on the gold one, actually. It's a bit too gaudy. I think if you handed in any more, your rank would decrease down to at least compiler. No, because I have handed in more since they rebalanced the thing, and it didn't make any difference. It's only you know, I only handed in, like, you know, one what do you call it? One bacterium. I mean, still paid 1.6 million for a fucking bacterium, but yeah, it didn't change anything on me rank there. Do you think we'll see more interiors at starports, outposts, and megaships? No. Why would there be? Yeah, no, there won't be. I don't have carrot cake anymore. Well, I don't know how you're going to survive that. Last year, and over 100 million spent, Star Citizen received a big update after blowing their wads and wallets. The backers have got nothing than a broken, bloated and boring update. Reality exists. I think basically what you're saying there is that, yeah, Star Citizen's a pile of shite, which, yeah, I can't see it launching in the next 5 years, if I'm honest. It's never going to. You know, I don't know why people even think that it will be released, let alone it's going to be released in X number of years. No, it's never going to. There's no enthusiasm in Robert's space industry to release the game, unfortunately. It's not so much that, it's that they have no incentive. Because if they release the game and the reviews all say it's shit, and let's face it, if you've played any of the you know, alpha or pre-alpha builds, as they practically are, you can see that the game is fucking shit. It is in such an awful state. So if they release it and reviews say, yeah, it's a fucking load of bollocks, don't waste your time, that means that their income suddenly just stops. Whereas at the moment, they have made over $500 million from gullible fucking tossmongers who are, you know, insisting, oh, this is going to be fucking fantastic and that, and paying out thousands for, you know, ship kits and that, and it's, oh, fucking what? You know, when a game spends as long in development as that has, and it has never left, you know, the alpha stage, you know it's never going to happen. The number of people who have left, you know, the development team because they saw that it was just a fucking con. I mean, let's have the, you know, we'll have a link to some retro gaming on seeing as it is my channel. But yeah, they had Martin Galway there working on audio. He was only there for about 6 months, and when he left, he did not have a single good fucking word to say about the whole thing. It's just absolute fucking horseshit. They're spending more time on the single player rather than the multiplayer, to which the overwhelming majority don't care about. Well, don't care about the single or the multiplayer. I wouldn't care about the multiplayer, but I just don't care about the game anyway. So, yes, it is unfortunate, and from a purely financial perspective, why would you if it keeps raking in cash? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, the moment the reviews say that the game's shit, the cash stream stops. But at the moment, there are plenty of gullible twats who are happy to just throw money at the thing. How about a No Man's Sky stream? And yes, you're right about Star Citizen. I've said about No Man's Sky plenty of times. I love the game, but I've got that fucking bug where it corrupts your save game. So I can only continue the one game. If I try and start a new version and save it, it just keeps putting me back at the beginning again. So, while I've got that bug, there's no point in me playing it, because I haven't played the game for, it's got to be a couple of years. So I would want to start again. So I've got all the new, all the new features all right there, and it's not just thrown on top of me from my current save game. But I can't do that because the save game don't work. So yeah, I don't play it anymore. It is fucking annoying because I think No Man's Sky is a fucking superb game. But what's the point in playing it if you can't save your progress? So yeah, I don't. The same in it. Yeah, I mean, Erodian had that issue before I did, and after he said about it, I did a bit of digging into it, and it turns out it was quite a widespread issue. I hadn't been affected by it at that point, but then I hadn't tried starting a new game for quite a while. I was just constantly continuing the one game that I had been doing, and yeah, when I found I had it, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, and I just gave up. Apparently, and I use the word advisedly, but yeah, apparently that issue has now been addressed. But if I was to try it and see that the issue was still there, I'd just be so fucked off with it, so I just don't bother with it anymore. Starfield, I've never played it. I don't really have any wish to. I mean, it's a Bethesda game, so that tells me a lot about how good its quality is going to be. Anyone tried X4 Foundations? I played X2 and X3. I couldn't really get into either of them, so no, I haven't tried X4. Should have kept my mouth shut about the No Man's Sky bug. Well, yeah, the thing is, when it happened to me then, I wouldn't have known anything about it. So at least I knew exactly what it was when it happened, because yeah, you mentioned it then. Anyway, let's get back to this. Right, well, let's go back to Holvendala then. And we'll see how the Anaconda does with this weapon loadout. Now this should mean I'm not going to keep bringing up the emergency shields all the time, with any luck. Because I mean, that is really annoying when it keeps doing that. Now before I launch, I will also bring my pilot, and basically ever since I got him up to dangerous, I've never used him since then. So even though he's taken 790 million off me, Right, so now we are all set. Let's go.
Ship released. Launch confirmed.
I keep forgetting about that, yes. I'll fly around the planet first. No Man's Sky is always broken in some way or another. Yes, to a degree, but I mean, if it didn't have that save game bug, then I'd be okay with it. It certainly wouldn't be as bugged as this is. So while we are approaching here, how many people watching this Cobblers have monetised YouTube channels and have been hit by their bullshit new terms that they rather stealthily brought in at the start of the year? I have seen a lot of videos from people who have basically been moaning about it incessantly. I mean, it is a really prickish thing to do, but I don't have a great deal of sympathy for people who monetize their YouTube channels. You know, sitting on your arse doing a fucking video and expecting people to give you money for it, and you know, and stuff like that. I detest the very mindset that, you know, results in people doing that. I cannot for the life of me see how people can justify, you know, hey, I'm gonna have people give me money because I'm sitting on my arse playing a fucking video game. Fucking what? There is no way I will ever monetize my channel. I will never set up like a Patreon or any of that shit, because you know this is going to be an interceptor now. Yeah. Okay, now I've got to try and outrun this fucking thing. Yeah, I'm going to be having this frame shift drive inhibited for quite some time. Jesus fucking Christ. Colour me surprised. Anyway, yeah, so as I was ranting, yeah, I really don't have any sympathy for these people who, you know, have decided that they're going to make their living from just sitting on their arse doing YouTube videos. No. Right, well, I can't be interdicted now, so sort the pips out. I know what I'll do actually, not that fucking Xeno scanner. We'll put the plasma charger here, so then I can use that against scouts along with me beam lasers.
Thargoid. If we don't push them back, we'll be overrun. Think you can handle it? Good to have you on the team.
Nothing in range at the moment. I can see plenty of clouds. Okay, now he took a while getting up. Fuck's sake. Took long enough for him to appear in range. And I've still managed to fly through the fucking caustic cloud. Obviously, yeah, need to sort out the aim a bit better. That was nowhere near. There we go. Oh, regenerator. Definitely have a bit of this fucker. There we go. Oh, another one. Now I'm getting better at the aim. Did I? Yeah. I forgot to bring me fucking limpets. One thing I will do now. Let's send out Julius in the old ship launch fighter. I've never used a ship launch fighter in an AS conflict zone before, so no idea who me fighter is going after. You can request it where you like, you're probably not going to get it. This is, I think that's who me fighter's going after. Okay, no, it's this one. Well, I'm going to have to keep landing now every time I take caustic damage because, yeah, I forgot to bring any limpets with me. He's already down. Oh, another regenerator. Definitely has some of you. Ideally, not while I'm standing still. See if I can get close enough to him and take him out in one hit with these. Trying to do it from this angle is not easy. Fire as many of those missiles at me as you like, they're not going to make much difference at the moment. go.
I'm looking at 50% hull here, Commander. Fighter link is down. We lost it, Commander.
Fucking, yeah, I think he was looking for a way of getting out a bit sharpish after hearing that the interceptors are on their way. So they've arrived. Right, what we got? That is Cyclops. That's seemed alright. Now, this is the problematic bit. What the fuck am I doing? He's, oh, you know, he's, fuck off! Again, he got me shields down to 0, but they haven't actually come down yet. Sound like that surge is quite close by. I'm used to yeah, these weapons being on the other buttons, so yeah, that's not proving very helpful. Maybe I'll have to switch them around again. That's what I was trying to do. So that's that cut down. Right, I'm going to have to land because, yeah, I did take quite a lot of hull damage, not to mention shield damage there. Let's sort out this fucker, especially as it is a regenerator. There we go. And now I've got caustic damage here. Oh, I don't know how the fuck I managed to avoid that. amazed my shields are still up. Right, let's see what we have on the mission board, and then we'll check messages. Destroy a Hydra. Yeah, sure. Alright. Where are we? I wish there was a way of getting some money back once your fighter pilots are up to elite. Release them from their contract as elite pilots and you reclaim wages or something. Not stingy or out. I don't mind it either way. It's yeah. I'm quite indifferent to it. I've made shitloads out of you know, using the fighter pilot, so I'm quite okay with him. You know, getting rid of it, or yeah, him taking you know, loads of my credits. Not heard anything about the new YouTube TNC. Yeah, not many people have. Say they changed it, but you know, they did it really on the quiet. I don't know. You could be right up there with Markiplier. No idea who or what that is. Nothing more boring than whining e-beggars. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. That's, yeah, I go along with that. Why study or learn to be a doctor, engineer, tradesman when you can make six figures peddling mercy, running ads no one watches, and have an opinion on a divisive industry? The thing is, I think a lot of the people who have YouTube channels, they're not even that original. So... Going to see, so I'd love to see you and Lukozer doing a collab stream. Your styles are completely different. Yeah, they certainly are quite different. Oh, you can actually blame Gangster for me starting the YouTube channel, because it was his fault that I started it in the first place. Peddling merch, it's got down there, merch. Oh, peddling merch. Yeah. Shock horror, Lukozer merchandise is not on the horizon, no matter how far you look. Maybe one day, Custard Horror. I mean, I would do a collab video, but fuck knows what it would be about. I mean, are there any games where we actually agree on, you know, that we both think are great? Or, well, yeah, let's just stick with games that we both think are great, because I've done way too many videos where I've covered games that I think are shit. I'd like that Gun Season Lukozer hybrid approach. It would certainly be a fucking, yeah, quite a behemoth. I'm thinking about 10 games straight away I'd like to see reviewed. Many task set ones if we're talking retro. No Super Pipeline 2. I'm fucking with you on that. Absolutely no Super Pipeline 2. Super Pipeline 2 is better than this game. Fuck you what? I said Super Pipeline 2 was a bit repetitive, and then I got some mardy ass online sending me messages saying I'm an idiot. Well, the thing is, my Super Pipeline 2 video was, it was a piss take from start to finish, and it went over the heads of just about everybody who watched it. So, you know. Shooting Thargoids would be more fun if you could do it to the tune of the Floral Dance. Well, Terry Wogan thing. Yeah, I don't know about that. No, I've got Terry Wogan's. Yeah, there you go. So you also put it in Herodian's head there. We could do an Amiga games special. I know you loved those. Amiga games that I like. Well, I mean, you've got Dungeon Master. There you go. You got one. Right. I think it's safe to say that my shields have now. Are now fine. I cannot see any interceptors, so they're all out of range. See where these fuckers have gone. Also, I should have done it before, but let's switch these round so they are back to what I'm used to. Right, well there's one. In fact there's two of them. There's fucking three of them. Alright, that one's closest. There's another Cyclops. Again, he's going to head over to me. I don't try to avoid it because when I'm in a wing, so it's usually with Fancy UK and Falcon 711, they're in usually in Kreitz. So at this point, they're going to be sort of like boosting away, get away from this fucking thing, and I sort of hang about so that it's not going to go chasing after them. It will stay here with me. I've just kind of got into the habit of it really, but it works. So you know, why would I change it? Bringing his shields down though, that's taking, I do prefer the Corvette for this. Right, my shields are down, let's try burning off the old caustic damage. Brought up his emergency shield anyway, but not to worry. Get out of here, come on. He's going to bring his shields up before I can finish him off. Oh, that was close. Right, where's the next one? Oh, there's one over there. That's another Cyclops. I have a feeling they're all going to be Cyclops. Well, it's not exactly going to be difficult then. I think my shields are about to come down. to remove the caustic damage. Yeah. Alright, so shield's offline. His shields are offline now, though. Just realised, yeah, my shields are trying to get back online. This is when my system's energy is really low. So when he uses his shutdown pulse, I'm not going to have the power to do anything about it. I can't even power my yeah, I can't even power the shield cell bank. He's disabled my sensors. Can't see what his damage is like. Well, now, yeah, he's now going to shut me down. I can't do anything about this. Yeah. So I may need to go with standard shields rather than bioweaves. I'm fine until my shields come down. I mean, I could just, you know, make sure that I don't stick around when he's doing this fucking lightning attack, which wouldn't exactly be a terrible idea. Him done. Well, let's land so I can get rid of my caustic damage and get rid of or get my shields back up. Now again, if I was in a wing, it wouldn't be quite such a problem because the other two would probably be relatively close to where I were, or where I was. So there's some more more hull damage, but who cares? I'm making 8 million each time I take out an interceptor. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I'd be quite close to the other two, so their anti-shutdown thing would protect me as well as themselves. So I may have to just use this in a wing. I mean, my Corvette's certainly fine on its own. So yeah, if I'm doing solo, stick with a Corvette. In a wing, I've got any number of ships I can use. Anyway, let's have a look what we got on the chat here. Did Salamis do any good ones on the Amiga, like retrograde? Salamis, yeah, Salamis Amiga games were, shall we say, unusual. No, they weren't unusual. They were fucking shite. No, they never got close to doing anything half decent on the Amiga. I mean, Talamus were sort of like had a reputation that their 64 games were always fantastic. I mean, that did kind of go downhill when they started bringing out shit like Heatseeker, but yeah. But their reputation on the Amiga was absolutely deserved. They were fucking shite from start to finish. Rodland, Zool or Rainbow Islands. Yeah, see, that's the problem. This is one of the reasons why I never used to do like requests whenever when I was still doing me retro reviews, because everyone would always request games that I can't stand. I don't think there is anybody who has looked at my channel who does not know what I think of the cutesy platform fucking epidemic. No, at Pro Skills, Talamus games were all terrible on the 16 bits. Yeah. I don't think Retrograde ever came out for the Amiga. I know they were planning on doing an Amiga version of it, but I don't think it ever saw the light of day. And considering how shit Talamus Amiga games were, I'm not at all sorry that it never made an appearance. Speedball was good. Wasn't keen on Speedball, but Speedball 2, yeah, that was great. I gave that 10 out of 10 when I did my review of it. Right, anyway, let's head back on up. Everything is hunky-dory and up and running on this thing. No sign of any fucking hell. Right, glad that missed actually. That's what I wanted to do, take out that fucking regenerator, but now I've got them all fucking firing at us. Jesus Christ. Ah. Another Cyclops. That caught his attention. It certainly did. Now let's see if I can get away from it before it does its lightning attack. He's gonna come after me, and I'm in a fucking slow old thing. Right. Is he still all lit up? Yes, but he's going after someone else. Okay, yeah. I don't care if he's going after NPCs, let them take his lightning attack. Maybe this is the answer. Actually, don't just don't just sit there and let him fire his lightning attack at me. What an original piece of thinking, why didn't I come up with this brainwave before? Christ, I mean that looked like an enormous fucking great explosion, but my hull is still on 90. It's not like I'm in a bad old way. That's what I wanted. Take that on. This time, I'm not shut down. Down he goes. See, if I'd actually remembered to bring my limbits, I'd be fine. As it is, there's another interceptor right there. Let's go after this fucker. Looks like it is another Cyclops. Yep. Another one right up here above me. Another Cyclops. Wishing you hadn't done that now, hadn't you? Right, now I've got to get the fuck away from him. Fucking little scout shit firing on me. Right, here he comes. Now he's turned away. Taking the heart out is not proving to be particularly tricky. Quick enough. Now, where's that little fucker here? Yeah, he's been firing away at me that whole time. There's a regenerator. There you go, have some of that, you little shit. Right, holes at 65, heat sinks, I've got 2 left. Yeah, I reckon I can take out this third one before I need to land. Sounds like another one's just arrived. Yeah. Don't turn and face me, you little shit. That's alright. This is going much better. Yeah, he's coming after me now. I'd rather not be hit by the caustic missiles, but it's not the end of the world. It does take a while for that caustic damage to be removed though. Turn round here. I got him really close. Feels like I have no shield cell banks left. I thought I still had one, but I guess not. Bollocks. There we go. Alright, so are you? Oh, I have burnt off the I did manage to burn off the caustic damage there. Right, let's land because I have no shield cell banks left. But yeah, taking out 3 of them before I needed to land again, I'm okay with that. Be able to land before that hits, so there we go. Right, we'll have a check and see if there is anything on the mission board. Hunt and destroy a Cyclops interceptor. Not difficult, but we'll get an extra 2.5 million, so we'll do that. Right, let's have a look on the messages, see if there's anything new here. Forgot there was Speedball 2. Yeah, it's vastly better. Yeah, Speedball 2 I think was fantastic, so... Got to run now, got a long way to drive tomorrow, so Herodian has left us. Right, that's everything there. Alright, interceptor close by, let's go after this fucker. He's clearly got some NPCs firing on him, but they're just giving him reason to run away. Whoa. Okay, well this one's closer, we'll do this one. Yeah, that certainly caught his attention. Don't need that. Now someone's firing on him. Looks like there's 2 NPCs right there with him. Yeah, he's still coming after me though. He's ignoring those NPCs completely. And yeah, he's caught us. He only got 1 hit, so I might be okay. So now it doesn't matter so much because yeah, he's not using his lightning attack, just the caustic missiles. I was about to say it looked like one of them hasn't been fired at me, but yes it did. So they don't do a hell of a lot. The rate that the caustic damage attacks is so slow that yeah, I might as well just burn it off. I'll wait till he's in range though, so at least my shots do something. Alright, his shields are down. As soon as I burn that lot off, another load of caustic missiles are about to be fired, along with his EMP. Looks like he's deliberately hanging back. Well, there we go. Right, there's another one there, so after that, that's the mission from the mission board already completed. it's going to be nothing but Cyclops here this time. It's a pain in the arse. I like to have some Basilisks and Medusa showing up as well. Yeah, I need that fucking little shit turning up, don't I? Can't see the fucking heart. There we are. Now, I can't tell if he's coming after me or not. Yes, he is. So I need to avoid him, but at the same time I don't want to get too far away from him. Right, there we go. It looks like an NPC has caught his attention. Yep, it did. Very handy. So now I can get up close and personal with him. Looks like Wise Arse has decided watching is quite enough. He's heading in game. Still can't do it. Needs to be two of us if I'm going to take him out with any hearts remaining. Hurry up and burn the fucking caustic damage, you cunt. Oh dear, that took a while. Brought his shields up. Really needed that. Fucking malfunctions galore. His shields are back up. And the heart's gone back in. Not for long though. There we go. To our win. Now I've only got one heatsink left, so at best I've got one shield cell bank left. I'm going to have to land again just to restock those. A lot of the time I find I'm having to land to restock on heat sinks and shield cell banks. Yeah, I know you can synthesize heat sinks, but you can't synthesize shield cell bank charges. So I would need to land anyway. Yeah, I was just in range of that surge. I only just had the power to avoid it. Right, so we'll hand in the mission that I did in no time at all. Yeah, I'll go that one. Facts gone out. Destroy 3 Thargoid Cyclops. Well, I'm getting no shortage of them, so I'll have that. Right, what have we got here then? Nothing new in the chat. If Gans Teeth is still watching, I have come up with a couple of games that I know we were both fans of. The obvious one, of course, is Impossible Mission, but they're all quite obvious ones. Yeah, Impossible Mission, Retrograde, which I think is the surprising one. I mean, it surprises even me that I liked it, let alone surprising you. Whizball, of course. But another one that we both share the same opinion on, yeah, Ye Are Kung Fu 2. Yeah, we both, quite rightly, absolutely detest that fucking shit pile. Right, that's not the one I had targeted, but it is closer. Fucking leaving in a big old hurry. Alright, let's get the fuck away from him. Now he has got a load of NPCs firing on him, but they're not... I was just about to say they weren't doing anything, and now he's turned round. So, hopefully, they're getting his lightning attack. Yeah, they are. Shields are down. Where's the heart? Right there. There we go. Took a while for him to actually do anything, but yeah, there we go. Burning off the caustic damage. Still trying to burn it off. Oh, that took a while. I'm taking a lot of heat damage here. Don't need that. Just managed to get the caustic damage burnt off. Alright, well as this one's right here. Just see. There we go. Right, let's get away from him. Well, if he's coming after me, he's doing it very slowly. Surely he's going after someone else. Head straight back. Yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Oh, he was, yeah, way too far for that to be even worth attempting. I know I was overheating a lot, but I didn't think it was going to be quite that bad. Well, I definitely need to put in for repairs after this fucker. I can't see which fucking heart it is. There we go. He's either running or he's going to go in, or both. Back up. Alright, so are you? Right, that fucker is really close by. Was that another shutdown pulse? That's all it was. Anyway, I have definitely got to repair. Where's it putting me? Right there. Another textbook landing. Right. So, what have we got here? Yeah, I was shocked you like Retrograde. Not shocked about Year Kung Fu 2 though. And the weird thing is, like, Retrograde has like everything about it. It's like features that I hate in shoot 'em ups, and yet you put them all together in that, and it just works really well. It's a fucking great game. Year Kung Fu 2 puts pretty much everything I hate in a game and combines it all into a truly enormous fucking pile of shit. Yeah. Right, now if we get this fucker, I'll say if, we know we will, but that'll be the third Cyclops that I need for this mission from the board. Fucking can't believe that. There we go. Right. Get away from him. Well, it looks like he is coming after us. Yeah, he definitely is. That looks promising. That doesn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I'd managed to miss the fucking lining attack. Well, it looks like I managed to miss the worst of it, so... There we go. Well, that was the most persistent Cyclops yet. But he didn't do a hell of a lot of damage to the shields, so I should still be okay when it comes to the avoiding the EMP. This is getting me nowhere fast. Shields down anyway, so... Damage removed. And there's no shortage of interceptors around us. They're all quite close by. Which you really don't need. That's one down. Right, that fucking little scout cunt is pissing me off. And it's an inciter, which means others will start firing as well. Nowhere near him. That was better. But yeah, see, now they've all started. Ah, and there's a fucking regenerator somewhere. Right, so where's the nearest interceptor now? Looks like it. What a surprise. It's another Cyclops. Exposed part, I think, yeah, it's right there. There we go. Right, now time to start running away again. That's not going to help. Alright, I think an NPC caught its attention. Fucking thing. His shields have just come down, so I do need to sort out my there we go. So I was going to do two conflict zones, one in this and one in the Python, but because things didn't work out too well in the first one, I'm not going to have time to do the Python. So maybe I'll do a video or something showing the Python how that does. That was very handy because my field neutralizer is malfunctioning, but I was able to take him out while he still had one heart remaining. Right, let's sort out this little fuck. So I'm going to have to land again because I've got to, I can't, go after an interceptor with a field neutralizer that's malfunctioning all the time. Yeah, what a great landing. And because my landing gear was down, it had me well and truly stuck there. But I'm cashing the mission anyway. So I'll take the 7.1 million and the modified embedded firmware. It may only be one, but I need them. Right, what we got next? 10 Thargoid scouts. Piss off. I ain't wasting my time with that. It sounded like, yeah, reputation change. So, blue ring, now cordial. Lucky old me. Right, let's have a look what we got in the chat here. Where is your ship lord's fighter? Good question. I forgot all about it. Mind you, I've not really needed it at the moment, so I'll use it if something like half decent comes along, but it's just Cyclops at the moment, so yeah, I don't really need him right now. Panther has lowered himself to joining us. Can you beat Thargoids and a Vulture? I've never tried, so I don't think I could, because you're only going to have 2 weapons. So yeah, I wouldn't rate my chances in that one. You forgot to deploy the ship lord's fire. Yeah. Well, I did deploy it, and then it got destroyed. Then I forgot all about it. I feel much better about my landings now. Oh fuck it! That wasn't the worst one I've done tonight. Not by a distance. Right. So yeah, one. Yeah, it's all Cyclops. I think that's all I'm going to have. If I was going to have anything else, it would have appeared by now, and it hasn't. So, but at least I did take out a Basilisk when I had me 4 plasma chargers. I mean, that loadout worked against the Basilisk, but against the Cyclops, yeah, it was fucking shit. Oh, fuck it hell, I've only just launched and, you know, straight away, poxy fucking scout. Yeah, some of that, you fucker. Alright, where's the, there he is. I'll tell you what. Okay, we'll launch the fighter now.
Got it, Commander. Deploying the ship. Estimate is online. Standing by.
Now he is only dangerous, so I don't know if he's going to be much use against a Cyclops. I guess we're about to find out. come on, what are you doing? There you go. Right, now, let's get away from him. He's still coming after me. And at a bit of a rate. I can see my ship launch fighter still firing on him, but yeah, he's not even blinking. He's close enough. He didn't use his lightning attack, so that's passed. Oh, bollocks. Fucking sword cannons were reloading. I could have taken him out then if I'd. Fighters down.
Sustain any more damage, Commander. Fighter is destroyed. Didn't stand a chance, Commander.
It didn't look like the fighter did a hell of a lot. That was handy. And the neutralizer's fucking up again. I was only out there for one. I'm gonna have to come in and repair again. I can't have that you know, not working. We're about 3/4 of the way through it, maybe. There's 2 interceptors there. I think that's an NPC. Doesn't. No, it's not. It's a scout. Yeah, be right over the far side. Cheers. Right, I'm going to have to try and stop myself at a bit sharpish and see if we can do it this way. Yep. I'll have have a check and see if we've got anything on the mission board as well. Basilisk. There ain't going to be one of those here. Well, I'm up to 106 million, so... Alright, let's head on out. What we got in the... Can you send a ship launch fighter after Thargoids? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I'm doing a surface one, so... yeah, yeah, there are no Thargon swarm. I also saw you were saying there about else if the anti-shutdown thing is in a less exposed position. I can't remember where I've put mine. I think it's on the underside somewhere. I thought it was in a fairly decent position. The number of times it keeps malfunctioning would suggest that no, it isn't. Looks like he was being regenerated there. Yeah, he was. Couldn't see where that Thargoid was, where that shutdown field. Obviously got to be fairly close, and he's firing on me, so I think we found him. Yeah, I think I've spotted him. Still wasting my time with this bloody little shit. There we go. Comes. I can't see any NPCs too nearby. Probably be a good idea for me to have my ship launch fighter out there now.
Copy that.
Out he goes.
Presence control for fighter.
Right.
Fighter is deployed.
So he's going after those NPCs now. Fuck knows where my fighter's gone. Oh, horrible feeling. That means his shields are currently shut down. I'll sort him out after this. Oh no, he is coming back. And look at that fucking great explosion, and it's only taken me down to 90%.
Fighter link is down. We lost it, Commander.
And he did well. Damage it. Yeah, I think the ship launch fighter is probably best used at the start when it's only got scouts here. Once interceptors show up, he does seem to be a bit useless. Well, certainly at the moment while he's only dangerous, I think if I can get him up to elite, then that may change. Still got that caustic damage, but it's relatively light, so let's go after this fucker here. Actually, what I could do, let's try him out in the Javelin.
Okay, Commander. I'm opening up the fighter bay now. Link established. Awaiting instructions. More than one enemy here, Commander. Tread carefully.
It's all about stating the obvious. From who? He hasn't lost any shields or any hull. Alright, now I got to run away. There were a few NPCs hanging around there. Hopefully they'll distract him. I don't seem to be doing so at the moment. They are firing on him, but he's still coming after me. Ah, there we go. Looked like the ship launch fighter exposed that hot, so he did more than I thought. That was too close. Do with the fighter going after this scout that's yeah, he is. He's got his emergency shields up. Some of that, you fuck. Now, I can hear another interceptor close by, and I didn't move fast enough to get out of the caustic damage. I wonder if that was more about the caustic damage than anything else. So I am really close to that fucking caustic cloud. Yeah, I'm just seeing how fast my damage is going down. Let's get this last one and then I've definitely got to go and repair. How far is it? Far enough. Look how fast that fucking caustic damage is taking the hull down. Right, now it's slowed down anyway, but it did look like the old javelin though lasted a hell of a lot longer than the lance had done. Oh, bollocks to that little cut, I'm going to land anyway. I'll have a check on the mission board again as well before we launch. I'll also check if there's any more messages. Undestroyer Cyclops Interceptor, I'll have some of you. Right, what we got here? Nope, nothing new there. Can't see where the interceptors are, but they can't be that far away. Surrounded by scouts, but I don't want to be pouncing about with little pissant scouts, so, right. Since the javelin didn't do too bad, we'll deploy him again.
Copy that. Engaging telepresence control for fighter. Link established. Awaiting instruction.
Now the hull's gone in, but that's not a problem. Trying to attack it from this angle though is not so can't believe I was able to get it from that range. Now I've got to get away from him. He's taking a lot of hits. That looks like it's from the javelin. It's not from an NPC. I'm letting him get way too close. Yeah. That's all his right-handed attack will be doing. I'm okay with that. The shields are still up, that's the main thing. think he just flew into it. So, another one over there. Well, that's certainly progress. The ship launch fighter survived that encounter. See if it can survive too.
Multiple hostiles in this sector. Let's try not to get shot at.
Nice.
Taking damage. Request assistance.
Again, he's saying he's taking damage. Who from? The display is showing nothing. So I think I fucked it there. Yeah, I was way too close. I don't want him shutting that down as long as he doesn't shut my shields down. What was that? There we go. Oh, that's alright. No caustic missiles at me. Now I've got fucking scout firing. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like my fighter's pissing off to take care of that little shit. There's quite a few of these little fuckers hanging around now, so let's sort some of these out. Well, I say there's quite a few, there's two. But one of them is a regenerator, so I definitely want him down. It took me into that fucking cloud. Alright, let's see if we can sort out this cover before we have to land. Jesus Christ. Well, I've definitely got to run now and get away from this thing. Because if he takes me shields down, that's it. I can't use my neutralizer. relentless, this one. He just will not give up. No, he's just firing. Right. Just about got away with that.
Holland's in critical condition, Commander.
Fighter did a hell of a lot better than I thought it was going to do. Well, there is another interceptor down there. Looking at the bar, that could be the last interceptor. Yeah, no surprise it's another Cyclops, but yeah, let's give him a go. I don't think we'll need to land to repair to take this fucker on. Right. Now with all the NPCs around here, I've just seen there is another interceptor around. But yeah, with all the NPCs about, surely he will go after those. That doesn't look like he's going after someone else. He's coming straight for me. But he's just firing. I mean, that's okay if that's all he's doing, as long as he's not his fucking lightning attack. I can't believe he didn't launch the lightning then. I was right in front of him. Wow, that's alright. I'm going to need to burn this up a bit lively. just too slow. Enough malfunctions again. Right, well I'm getting too many malfunctions, as you can quite clearly hear, so even though there is another interceptor out there, I've got to land first before I can take him on. But I'm pretty sure that will be the last ship around here. So I'm currently at 155,140,000. That last one will obviously pay the bonus for completing the conflict zone, even if it doesn't really sort of like say anything, it just stops. Didn't really need to do it at that time, but oh well. The shields were still up.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Eliminate 3 Thargoid Cyclops. There's only one left. And I've got to find it. But, well, let's go. I'll give the ship launch fighter another airing, seeing as we do only have the one left. That certainly looks quite promising. Currently docked. Alright, there we go. The javelins certainly seem to be doing a lot better than the lance was, so yeah, we'll send that one out again. So this thing's already had one heart destroyed. Does look like he is going after the NPCs, which is very handy. They brought his shields down very fucking fast. Hopefully they're not going to keep doing that and bring his emergency shields up. It did look like it for a minute. Forgot about that. Of course, that was not his first time being taken out. I didn't need to run. Because my fucking shark cannons were still reloading. Could have easily taken him out then. Still can't. There we go. Finally got the caustic damage away. That's him down, and that should be it.
Good job, Commander. No more threats in this sector.
Yeah, there we go. Bar is gone. So, 183,140,000. Not the highest, but it's certainly not a terrible amount. I've made over 200 million. One time I did it while I was in a wing with Fantasy UK. One time I did it while I was solo. There was a third time when there was 4 of us, but the instance fucked up. It was just going on and on and on and on. It was never going to end. So that was the only reason why we made over 200 million then. Right. No missions to hand in, so we can head straight back to where the carrier is. Alright, the fighter is docked. Let's bugger off. Alright, what have we got in message wise? Next patch end of January. Is it really as early as the end of Jan? I've got no complaints about that, but I didn't think it was that early. Oh, I see. Next patch end of Jan. Update 15 in April. Right, there we go. Yeah, we do need story progress. Yeah, this whole thing with subject D2. This whole I have unfinished business with Salvation. Well, Salvation is supposed to be dead. So yeah, I don't know quite how that or where that is going to go. In a way, I hope it doesn't mean that he's still alive. I didn't like that they killed him off, but I will like even less the fact that they've killed him off and yet somehow he has returned. You know, we're going to get a repeat of the somehow Palpatine has returned line, which is one of the most cringingly awful lines I've ever heard in science fiction history. 34 is rather near the front. But I think for a first-time conflict zone in this ship, it worked out. Okay, it didn't work first of all. Well, actually, I mean, it did work first of all because the first ship it went up against was a Basilisk, and it had no problem against that thing. But when it came to the Cyclops,
Landing complete. Commence
the
system
damage
shutdown.
level it was doing was
Services for more information.
it was in that shitty area that meant that all it was doing was just constantly triggering the emergency shields. So yeah, the weapon loadout wasn't working. So I end up cashing in 168,488,800. Brings the balance to 40,331,565,322, which will certainly do. But yeah, so the change to the weapons has certainly worked, which I am more than happy about. As I say, the original plan was to do a conflict zone in the Anaconda and then a second conflict zone in the Python. I haven't got time to do that. I'm 5 to 11. I started this at 7:30, so yeah, it's already gone on way longer than I intended. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a video or something showing the Python, and we'll see how that does. Right, where are we? Right, pro skills had enough. Can't say I blame him. Right, so what's this? The snail's pace on rails, but yeah, the story is it is a bit slow to progress. The thing is, there's a lot about the whole Thargoid invasion that we don't know anything about. The Thargoids aren't here just to, you know, wipe out humanity. They do have an actual like end goal, but we don't know what it is. I have no idea how we are likely to find out either. Right. Wasn't he on the Nemesis according to the cutscene? Yeah, but I mean the cutscene was badly done. It was just all slapped together. There wasn't a ship called the Nemesis. Bearing in mind that when you saw that cutscene, you could see he was right in orbit above the Proteus wave. When the second wave came through, it showed him he was sitting right there. You saw the huge great flash. So yeah, he was there, and no, he wasn't on a ship called the Nemesis. He was on whichever one of those ships in HIP 22-460 it was, and he was killed in the you know, when the Thargoids blew the fuck out of it. Surely not a more cringeworthy line than "No, not the Mind Pro" from the Five Doctors. I mean, yeah, that was quite a bad line, but the big problem with it was the way that it was delivered. It wasn't exactly, you know, done with any real conviction. So I do think that, yeah, somehow Palpatine's Returned is still the worst line spoken in any science fiction. I don't think you're going to succeed in finding one worse than that. Jesus Christ, that was barrel scraping and then some. But that I think will do for this. Azimuth Biotech has activities in the Colonia region. It's the reason why I arrived there yesterday. Well, yeah, didn't part of the whole Azimuth like storyline when you were finding all these like former bases and that, it either started or there was like a very major sort of clue or whatever that you could find that was out around Colonia space. So the fact that Azimuth Biotech have, you know, they're doing something out in the Colonia region is no surprise. I don't think Colonia is going to be left alone in this storyline. It's definitely going to play a part. What, you know, how that part is going to play out, I've no idea. To be honest, I don't think even Frontier Developments have any idea. But yeah, it's definitely going to play a role. Whether or not that means we're all going to have to at some point bugger off to Colonia, even for a short while, I've got no problem with that. I've been to Colonia a few times. I've got more than enough fuel on my carrier to get to Colonia and back. So yeah, I'm okay with those. Will you use those additional AX hardpoints? There might be one ship that I would use it on. I might use them on my Crite that I've got outfitted for taking out what is it, the Orthruses, but that'll be the only one. The rest, it's not going to work with Guardian weaponry, so yeah, I'm not going to bother with any others. So there may be one. I mean, I have been able to solo an Orthrus. It wasn't easy. It very nearly got away, but you know, the chance to be able to, you know, take out Orthruses with more ease, yeah, I'll be quite happy with that. But I'll make sure to check every NPC on foot also I encounter there. That's quite a few. But anyway, yes, that will do for tonight. Went on, say, a lot longer than planned, but well, it's not like I was going to be doing anything else. So I've no idea when the next live stream will be, as always. I don't know when the next video is going to be. So at some point, one of them will turn up on the channel. So yeah, I bet you can't wait. But that is this one well and truly done. So now go away.